Hey friends, hope you all are having a fantastic day. My name is Brandon, aka the Brando Critic, and Universal Pictures was so kind enough to send me a 4K copy of Do the Right Thing. Now this particular 4K actually was released on February 2nd. I live up in Canada, this is an American 4K, so it took a while for the shipment to happen because of course, there's a lot going on in the world right now. But I finally have my copy of it. I'm so glad I was able to get it, and it is out now for everyone else to purchase. I'm gonna show you the packaging, as well as tell you what I thought of the audio and video quality, and all the bonus features that you get inside. Now just a side note, this is not actually my review of the film. I actually did a first time reaction video to that, which you can find up here. I really enjoyed it when I watched it for the first time, and it still holds up when I watched it the second time on 4K. So now let's take a look at the packaging. Okay, so this is the 4K copy of Do the Right Thing, and it comes in this really nice slipcover, which is just a poster of the movie that they used back in the day, and there isn't any 3D, engraving in it, but you can tell that this is an American Blu-ray because there is no French on the titles. Yes, I am from Canada, and normally all of our 4Ks and Blu-rays and DVDs and all of our movies really, they have Do the Right Thing, and then they'll have Do the Right Thing in French, which I don't know what that is, but you'll see it, slapped on the sides and slapped on the cover. So it is kind of fun to see something from the US of A. And on the back here, you can see 4 times sharper than full HD with HDR for brighter, deeper, and more lifelike color, which you can actually barely see on that silver in the background. But anyways, you see Always Do the Right Thing that's written in chalk, and you can kind of see the outlines of the pictures written in chalk as well, with Rosie Perez, Danny Aiello, and then of course Spike Lee, and different shots of the movie. A little excerpt of the movie right there, and you can see that there's over 4 hours of bonus features. Yes, this thing is loaded with bonus features, which includes 20 years later of Do the Right Thing, deleted and extended scenes, behind the scenes, which is obviously my favorite, Making Do the Right Thing, editor Barry Brown, the riot sequence, Cannes 1989, the trailers, and the 20th anniversary commentary with Spike Lee. Now, most of these bonus features were from the 20th anniversary, which was in 2009. This is obviously 2021, so they are a bit outdated, but you do get a ton of bonus features and a lot of great content in there. And I do like that some of the deleted scenes still have their original film scratches in there. And of course, all the bonus features are in 1080p, not full 4K. But without the slipcover, you have just the same thing on the inside. You have the poster, and of course you have the same thing on the back, but of course the layout is a little bit different. And on the inside, of course, you have the 4K over here with the same poster as the cover, and then the Blu-ray, which is just the title. And it does come with a digital code. I just took mine out because I don't want any of you guys to steal it from me. Now, as for the video quality, this movie looks fantastic. It's in native 4K, and it has the full frame aspect ratio. So it's 1.85 by 1, and it looks just wonderful. And what really impressed me with it was the great use of HDR. And this movie in particular really uses colors to its advantage in its storytelling, right? This movie takes place during a heat wave, and you can really feel the heat because of all the reds and oranges and all the earth tones. And those look absolutely wonderful in 4K. And you can even tell with just like the titles and that giant red wall, right? You know the red wall I'm talking about if you guys have seen the movie. All of them look fantastic. They really nailed the HDR. And the details are just incredible, right? The first shot of Samuel L. Jackson's mouth when he's talking into the microphone and you see his mustache really up close, you can see like every single hair on his face. The details in this movie are absolutely astonishing. And another little piece of detail that I really liked, the close-ups in this movie are really wonderful, at least on actors' faces, but also there's a couple scenes when people are taking showers or playing with water, or there's like an ice cube on their skin, and you can just see every single little drop of water. It looks amazing. So I'm very impressed with the video quality. Now for the audio, you do get a DTS-X mix as well as a 7.1. And I will admit to you guys that I'm not the biggest sound expert, but there were a couple moments to me where I was like, yes, they definitely did the right thing there. I honestly did not plan for that pun, but it works. And it was when Public Enemy's Fight the Power was playing. And you can really feel that it just overpowers every single person in that scene. You know, when Danny Aiello is going, "You're disturbing my customers!" You can barely hear that because the music is just so overpowered, and it really feels like this guy has the loudest boombox on the block. As well as Sam Jackson's voice whenever he's talking into the radio, it really does feel like you're there in the studio, and his voice is just so clear. Those are the 2 moments that really stood out to me, and just the entire package of this movie was really astounding. It looks great, it sounds great. This is a great looking, sounding 4K. I highly recommend this, especially if you like the movie. I would say it's definitely worth the upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K because this is in native 4K, and again, it looks just well done, Universal. And like I said before, you have a ton of bonus features, so you really can't go wrong with this one. But what about you? Any 4K collectors out there that are planning to get this, or do you already have it? And if you have seen it on 4K, let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I hope you all are staying safe out there, and remember, do the right thing.